When people hear about dangerous diseases, they usually think about illnesses from the past. But one disease that still exists today is measles. Measles is a highly contagious virus that can spread very quickly and cause serious health problems. Even though vaccines have helped reduce cases, measles outbreaks are still happening around the world, and even in the United States. The first known written account of measles was recorded in the 9th century by a Persian doctor. Since then, scientists and doctors have learned a lot about the disease. Measles spreads extremely easily. In fact, if one person has measles, 9 out of 10 people nearby who are not protected will become infected. That makes it one of the most contagious viruses in the world. The measles symptoms usually begin with a high fever that can rise to 104 degrees or higher. People infected with measles may also have a cough, a runny nose, and red, watery eyes. After those symptoms appear, a rash usually spreads across the body. At first, the illness may seem similar to a bad cold or flu, but measles can become much more serious. Many people recover from measles, but the disease can also cause major health complications. Common complications include diarrhea and ear infections. However, more serious complications can happen too. Measles can lead to pneumonia, which is a dangerous lung infection, and it could also cause encephalitis, which is swelling of the brain. In some cases, measles can even cause death. Certain groups of people are more at risk of severe illness from measles. These include children younger than 5 years old, adults over 20 years old, pregnant women, and people with weakened immune systems, such as people with HIV infection or leukemia. Because their bodies may have a harder time fighting infections, measles can become especially dangerous for them. Measles spread through the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes. A person can even become infected just by entering a room where someone with measles has been earlier. The virus can stay in the air for up to 2 hours after the infected person leaves. Because of this, measles outbreaks can happen very quickly in schools, airports, and crowded places. In the year 2000, measles was declared eliminated in the United States. This meant that the disease was no longer spreading continuously in the country. However, measles still exists in many other parts of the world. Since early 2025, measles cases have increased again, with several outbreaks involving more than 50 cases. Many of these cases happen when unvaccinated travelers catch measles in another country and then return to the United States, spreading the virus to others. The best way to protect against measles is through vaccination. The measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine, also known as the MMR vaccine, is very effective and safe. Major reactions to the vaccines are very rare. Just one dose of the vaccine is about 93% effective at preventing measles. Vaccination not only protects individuals, but it also helps protect the entire community by slowing down the spread of the disease. In conclusion, measles is not just a disease from history. It is still a serious health threat today because of how easily it spreads and the dangerous complications it can cause. Understanding the symptoms, risks, and ways to prevent measles can help keep the people safe. Vaccines continue to be one of the most important tools in protecting people from this highly contagious virus. Thank you for watching.